Well, hello, this is your host, Eric of Gmodism. Welcome back to the Gmodism Empire. We are going to have some more Gimle battles, of course, which you might, of course, already know. But in any case, here we are with Star Reaches, Submission, Project 24711, or Arc Lance class. I suppose that Arc Lance class, or Arc Lance, is the thing we should go with. But I kinda feel like I committed a little bit to Project 24711. 24711? Is that a joke? Anyways. We have basically 2.2 million mats. We have only 27,000 blocks. That's so low. That's crazy. And we have a firepower that is quite a bit higher than the Gmodism Empire Gimle class battleship. In any case, low block count. Very interesting indeed. So I suppose we should be checking this thing out a little bit, and if you don't know what the cutaway menu is, you better have a normal keyboard so you can click the end key. Because the end key will give you this. Right, so what has Star Reach made here, I wonder? Very interesting indeed. This is a laser. I hope it doesn't have a failsafe. If this laser has a failsafe, it won't even shoot. Alright, it is a big laser. And that laser is connected up with this laser combiner. And this laser combiner is controlled by this all-in-one weapon controller. Oh my god, the failsafe is actually active. You know, when you have deck-mounted or like hull-mounted lasers and weapons in general, it can be a good idea to turn off the failsafe, because if you have that failsafe online, if your barrel gets damaged, you will not shoot. And even though you might damage a few blocks in the front of your ship, maybe, I don't know, 100 blocks, who knows, who cares, it doesn't matter. But we'll see how it performs in combat. My analysis says nothing at all. Here we have laser pumps. This is the laser system. Here we have engines, and here we have a APS system as well. Strike and pound the enemy with hellfire. Well, I like that. That sounds like a good idea. So, frag, arm AP frag. All right. Some stabilized AP frag. Pretty interesting indeed. Well, in any case, I think we should turn off this thing here and do the front back cutter. This is obviously gonna be a front-sider. In the middle here we have the laser. A red tube like that. No, pink tube, I mean. And here we have some railgun systems. Pretty interesting. And I don't quite see the exit ports of these railgun systems. Here we have some auxiliary packs. Pretty interesting. Oh, that has to be investigated here. Are we having... Don't tell me we're having a case of hidden jet engines, right? Oh no, these jet engines are here, alright. And we just added some mimic blocks on top of it to make it look cooler. Isn't this... This looks like... Why do we have plasma parts here? This is weird. Well, it's looking cool and all. We will be looking and seeing if we can have some interiors in here. So it's obvious we used some proper ducting and or mimics to cover it up. So that's very nice. In any case, we will be checking out the interiors of this thing. Now, Starreach is actually a matros 3rd class in the army of Gmodism. If you want to be a commissioned officer and support the channel every month, like Lieutenant Anto, Cravey, Parbagreed, Vincent Verita, Scooby Rocks, and Zigzadehot, and Commodore Owen, and all our cadets, well, you're very welcome. But if you don't have the space to support the Gmodism channels right now and just want to be a enlisted person in the army of Gmodism, you can enlist for free by self-assigning the role Matros 3rd class in our Discord, just like Starreach has done, which is the builder of the project 24/7/11 Orclands class. Alright, this is decorations, right? It feels like there is quite some bit of decorations here. Oh, look at that! Interceptors with fins. I kind of like that we can walk around on top of the craft like this. It reminds me a lot of the Gimle. No, it reminds me a lot more of the Sheriff class, actually. If you haven't seen the Sheriff class, you should check out the battle between the Sheriff and the Sheriff and the Gimle class. That's a pretty big battle. Sheriff is pretty much more expensive, but whatever. Anyways, we have a lot of armor going on here, and we should be getting into the battle and see how this supposedly frontsider will be dealing with the Gimle. Now, the only thing I'm wondering is, what are these? EMP? A rally? You didn't think I protected myself properly from EMP? You know, it can also be that Starreach, Matros 3rd class Starreach, thought that it would be a good idea to be able to take on some enemies in case it wins over the Gimle too. Nevertheless, one thing I want to add is that if you want to have interceptors that deal with incoming cram shells, you should 100% use turning thrusters instead of fins. And if you want to have some ideas of setting that up, check out my instant tutorials or our empirical testing videos, where we actually come up with the best way to configure these interceptors. Here we are inside of the first battle. Let's get this battle rolling. What's happening here? Oh my god, we are so much spamming shots here. Whoa, these are some quick ones. We barely were able to see them. Wow, they're just yeeting into the Gimle's proximity here. They should have blown up on it probably. Anyways, I spawned the project 24/7/11 at a nice round number of 69 meters. It seems to be doing fine. It's definitely doing some serious maneuvers to try to avoid these cram shells. This is very exhilarating battle. Oh damn! The project 24/7/11 is going to the Gimle's left side, which, if you have watched my dictionary video that explains every hard word in From the Depth, is of course the port. So, the Gimle's port side is very weak and the Gimle's starboard side is very strong. And getting onto the Gimle's port side is so smart. That definitely gives a super advantage look at these little devils popping in here. Each one of them. Oh my god, look at this. This is the AI. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a targeting of the AI of the Gimle. This is very scary, if I can say so myself. Your Lord High Admiral Eric of the Army of Gmodism shakes in his sneakers. Well, in any case, this is super scary. You can see this area is just getting totally blown up. We have fires all over the place here due to probably destroyed boilers. Oh my god, this is not looking good. The Project 24-711 is at 99.6%. Well, we're going to crank up the speed a little bit here and see what's popping. Oh my god, this is so scary. How can it even target the AI? This is absolutely insane. Right, so we're gonna see if the Gimle has anything packing to take this victory home. I am hoping that the Arcobalicta Invictus systems going on right here could be able to turn the tides of the battle, but due to the Gimle being at the 87%, I think the likelihood of that happening is pretty low. But we are going to follow. Oh my god, that's just such a miss. How can we miss this bad? So it looks like the Gimle's only redeeming factor might be the laser system, which is getting confused by the lambs. Oh, and as I said that, we got a major hit with a cram cannon. However, Project 24-711 is she's still at 97.3%. This is a big lead for the Arklance class. I think I kind of committed to Project 24-711, but Arklance class should probably be more correct, right? This is the Gimle class, as you'll know. Army of Gmodism BB Gimle class battleship. If you want to know a little bit more about our ship classifications in the Army of Gmodism, you should check out our dictionary video, which goes through a lot of common from the depth community acronyms and words, which you should probably know. And if you check that video out in the comments, I know this is a little bit weird and it's a little bit long, but if you check out the pinned comments of that video, I have the full rules, because the full rules, the full text that describes all of the different words is more than 5,000 characters, I think, or I think it's more than 10,000 characters, which means I couldn't fit them in a YouTube description, but I could fit them in a YouTube comment. So, in the pinned comment on the dictionary video, I have the Army of Gmodism's classes, or classifications, and how to name vessels, basically. So AOG is of course Army of Gmodism, BB stands for Hull Classification Battleship, and Gimle class is the class of the ship, and then we just have a battleship later on for clarification. Now, if we would have spawned the Army of Gmodism Gimle class inside a campaign or something like that, we would probably had selected a proper name for it, like Army of Gmodism BB Gimle class something something, a name. In any case, Gimle is down to 75%, and the Project 24-711 is at 96.7%. Oh my god. Starreach, our matros 3rd class, is doing a pretty good job, that has to be said. Looks like her little diff gun is trying to target. Well, I'm just wondering, it's bobbing up and down in a very nice manner. I'm just wondering if our Arcuballista Invictus is able to hit this thing, or if it is maneuverable and bobbing up and down in such a way that it doesn't even have a chance. I don't know. But we're gonna check out this shell in slow motion. Oh, damn, look at that. Oh, wow, okay. That's a bounce. Smart to have shields, am I right? So, the Gimle's weapon seems to not be able to target this right now. We have a serious case of, is that just under 500 millimeters? I don't know. I have a sound video that goes through all of the different sounds of the different APS calibers. It actually goes through all of the different sounds that the APS Advanced Projectile System can even make. So if you want to know all of the sounds the APS system can make, well, I already made a video. Isn't that nice? It heavily looks like the Gimle class is going to hard lose this first battle. Look at this poor thing. It is sinking. It is absolutely sinking. It seems to have been losing the forward propulsion. We're at 66%. Only 5 minutes in to the in-game time. That is quite insane. Look at that. Not many engine blocks left. Looking like a very sad day. Yeah, okay, the Project 24/711 is definitely gonna take this home. Arclance class seems to be pretty hardcore much victorious over the Gimle class battleship. By the way, if you think that we have too little action on this channel, if you haven't done that yet, you should absolutely check out our Gmodism channel, which will be a little link on the end screen, so that you can get some 24/7 entertainment, which I have on a little live stream thing from a little extra computer that is running from my home 24/7 in my closet, basically. So yeah, take the chance and watch that several days loop of pretty cool content. If you have perhaps not watched all our different tournaments and battles, you will see them. Also, actually right now there is some Gimle battles you haven't seen there. So if you're lucky, you can tune in and watch them. Yeah, and if you want to watch all of the Gimle battles directly when I upload them and not wait for my schedule, you should join the channel as a member, which means you are in the ecclesiarchy of Gimodism. Anyways, this thing is super dead. Do we have a tiny cram cannon? Oh, I see. Look at that. Our main AI was taken out. That means our auxiliary and we have some kind of auxiliary AI somewhere around here. It should be somewhere. Oh man. Anyways, I suppose that's the thing that's controlling it now. But it's like 1% from despawn. Unless something weird happens, see you in the next battle. Alright, we are here for the second battle. We're super gonna tune in to what's happening here. So, the Project 24/711 by matros 3rd class Star Reach is fighting very valiantly. It's such a long boy. Look at that. Not as long as the Gimle, I think. Not that that matters, but whatever. Anyways, we are definitely sitting here on a 24/7/11 and we're going over to Gimle's weak side. I think this is programmed to do this because this is a very smart strategy. Now it looks though it's burning a little bit here on the project 24/7/11. It's gonna be highly interesting to see if this damage dealing will continue or if it was just a lucky shot. Because they were barely dodging these cram shells. And when we're getting to the right angle here, which the project 24/7/11 is doing, are we gonna run into this cram shell? Oh damn, that bounced off the shields. That's so lucky. Wow, okay. I feel like the Gimle's lasers should probably be busy with I don't know, shooting at the project 24/7/11, but whatever. I suppose these guns are built to keep them busy too, which is a pretty smart idea. That's a smart tactic. The Gimle is down to 84%. Oh damn. And the project 24/7/11 still at 99%. I don't really think the Gimle class will be able to take this home, man. Look at that. At least our feast seems to be somewhat untouched. Oh. Our arcoballista systems in the front here, both of them are taken out, which is really bad times for the Gimle, because those were our only hope of scoring a lucky victory. These cram shells has to be extremely lucky to hit a target, because it's bobbing up and down like this. It's following a sine curve, and of course we can't predict that. We also can't use our defensive anti-missile missiles or our diff gun flag sieves systems to do anything, because the project 24/7/11 hasn't brought anything that we can defend against, which is of course a very smart strategy. Look at that. Well, by this point it is really looking like the Gimle class is going to lose this battle, because it really looks like the Arclance class from Star Reach is going to take this home. Man, 65%, it just kills the Gimle, it just avoids all of the main damage types, which is absolutely amazing. And oh damn, look at that, we have already tried to scratch the AI with some pretty heavy fragments. So yeah, we can definitely not do much more than congratulate Matros the third class Star Reach for putting together such a formidable opponent to the Gimle. I definitely feel like proximity detonation cram shells would have been an epic idea, because of course all of our cram shells just doesn't hit. That's a big problem. I don't know what these packs are doing though. I feel like we have some pretty good EMP insulation, so I don't think they'll be doing much. Well, the Gimle is despawning, which means that Star Reach is the victor of this little battle. In any case, I think we should, we'll have to have a little extra battle here, just to see, can the project 24/7/11 take out two Gimles? Well, we're here with the next little battle. We are just putting two Army of Gmodism Battleship Gimle class against the Project 24/711 Arc-Lance class, just to see if she can deal with us. So let's see what's happening basically. It's gonna be very interesting to see what the Project 24/711 is going to turn against. The Arc-Lance class is a super cool frontsider. It does deal some serious damage, that has to be said, but I'm wondering, the Gimle's lasers are pretty hardcore. Can it really deal with 2 of them? That would be absolutely amazing. But since we need to just see what's happening, I think that's a super fun thing to try out. I will be very surprised if the Arc-Lance class is able to kill 2 Gimles. But who knows? It looks a little bit sad now, but it's also a very effective killer of the Gimle, it has proven to be. And for once, I don't think it's luck. The Project 24/711 just doesn't utilize luck to win these battles, so I think it's just well tuned, well designed, and well equipped to deal with a Gimle in specific. And let me tell you something, when we're going to the future battles, even if it's in the losers bracket or if it's in the winners bracket, I think we will be quite surprised with the results. And as you just saw a few seconds ago, minutes, I don't know, you saw some links or some graphics indicating our Twitch channel. The losers bracket will definitely be on the Twitch, held live, and probably the winners bracket too. So you should definitely tune into that. So make sure you're following the Gmodism Empire on our live broadcasting solutions. Yes, indeed. Also, do check out our Gmodist channel, because on the Gmodist channel, as said, we got some very nice 24/7 entertainment live streams, several days of content. Nevertheless, the Project 24/711, well, Matros 3rd class put together a magnificent design, and it's definitely going to the winner's bracket. But, as expected, the Project 24/711 or Arc-Lance class, whatever we want to call it, can't defeat 2 Gimle class battleships. That is just too much. However, it does a little bit of a revenge collide. Oh, damn. Well, shit happens, I guess. Look at that, this is a little bit funny. This is a little bit funny. The Gimle's broadside cannons... No, not broadside cannons. The Gimle's main battery is being able to hit the Project 24/711 because it's so darn close. Well, it's gonna die, of course, but it was fun while it lasted. Nevertheless, this video is now over, and this battle has been won, and it's a pretty quick win, I must say. So, congratulations to that. We will be continuing next week with some more Gimle battles, and if you want to check out our live streams and the future double elimination tournament on the losers bracket, you should definitely check out our Twitch channel. If you want to support the channel, you have the ability to join the Ecclesiarch of Gmodism down there and get all of our videos with early access. Otherwise, become a commissioned officer, which is very nice. And if you do that, the higher tiers, I even will make a little build for you. Other than that, please check out the Gmodist channel for some 24/7 live entertainment, and the Relaxism channel for some relaxing gameplay and videos and live streams. Now, we already have some from the depth contents there, and you can definitely suggest on that channel if you want more of that content. I can make it. In any case, this is your host, Eric of Gmodism, and we are definitely signing out. It's high time to sign out, so see you next time.